So now that we have an idea on what the ingredients are for a successful product and how to think about what a successful product looks like, we're now going to dive into some more specific methodologies and strategies on how you can differentiate your offer to stand out and make an impact on the Amazon platform. So the purpose of this video is going to understand some of the strategies you can leverage to identify differentiation and stand out. So the first strategy that you can use to better uncover differentiation for a particular product idea you're pursuing is to actually survey your customer archetype. So how can you do this? Well, one approach is that you literally take a survey form, whether it be through a Google form, through Typeform, or PickFu, any of those platforms, going out and finding a group of, call it strangers or people that you don't directly know, but that are your customer archetype, and getting their feedback based on the idea that you're pursuing. So this could be a Facebook group, this could be a subreddit, this could be an online community where you can get feedback, send out a survey link, and cultivate some information from your actual potential customers before you pursue the product development with an actual factory. So I would probably go on Facebook to something like a Golf Lovers Facebook group, which has 24,000 members, and ping the moderators, or even just do a post in that group and just say, hey, I'm starting this new golf brand. I'm the founder. Here's a product idea we're pursuing for this XYZ thing. I'd love to get your feedback. And then if and when I launch it, anybody that responds, I'll give 50% plus off. So that's a good way to kind of get feedback. Similarly, if you look at the subreddit, and we'll get into Reddit as an advertising strategy down the line in future modules, but there's 415,000 members of the golf subreddit. Similarly, you could do a post in that subreddit, say that you are the founder of a startup, in this case, golf brand. You're looking at XYZ product idea and you'd love to get feedback. And then the cool thing is that you basically get this information from your actual potential customers. And what's cool about surveys is that they don't know you. So they're not going to sugarcoat it and blow smoke up your ass, right? They're going to give you honest feedback. In fact, sometimes they're pretty ruthless online because there is that veil of anonymity, so to speak. So they might grill you, but it gives you some really good ideas on whether you've got a fixed idea on what you're looking for and you're getting feedback on that. It'll give you a pretty good idea on how it's hitting those potential buyers. On the flip side, you'll get awesome ideas if you're just kind of posing a generic question like, hey, what would you like to see in this kind of a product? You'll get awesome product customization ideas. The cool thing about this approach, not only does it help you reduce your risk of making your offer something that customers don't want before you actually go into production, it's really good if and when you actually launch a product based on this feedback to basically save their information. So if they messaged you on or commented on your Facebook post, or if they replied to you or DM'd you on your Reddit post, you can then follow back up with those folks once you're ready to launch your product and add them to your super friendly list. And you can use them to be your initial buyers and give them kind of a sweet deal for giving you that original feedback way back when. So approach number one is to actually survey your archetype. The other approach is that if you are the archetype yourself, or you've got kind of friends or friends of friends within your own circle, is literally get a group together. So if I was going to start a golf brand as an example, I've got a number of buddies here in Utah that I golf with and I'm buddies with. I basically just say, hey guys, I'm starting this golf brand. My first product is going to be XYZ. Beers are on me. Or in Utah, I guess some people won't drink beer if they're Mormon, so maybe Dr. Peppers are on me. But let's go out, let's go to the pub and let's just kind of talk shop. Knock a couple back, get a little bit loose, and then literally get their feedback. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this design. What do you guys think? Hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you guys think? And oftentimes people really want to help. The crazy thing I found about kind of Amazon and entrepreneurship in general is folks that are entrenched in that corporate world, they love to kind of see people trying to escape from it. And they're more than happy to have their fingerprint on what you're looking to do. And people do honestly want to help, especially if they're your friends. So you can actually get your archetype group together as well as the second approach. And then the final one is just to keep your ear to the ground research, right? So this is really just studying Facebook groups, looking at Reddit posts, looking at Pinterest, leading brands in the space, non-Amazon sites, retailers, reviews of other products and brands, looking at what other categories are doing. I love doing that, right? So if I'm doing the golf niche, why don't I look at the baseball niche and what some badass brands are doing there and take that to the golf niche? So you can totally borrow from other verticals and categories and bring those in. Also chatting with suppliers and getting an understanding of, hey, what are they starting to see in terms of kind of features and unique things that are in demand, whether it's materials, sizes, shapes, colors, you name it. And then just really ordering competitive samples is another way too, just to kind of hone in on what are the particular products that you're going after that are out there, what's good about them, what's lacking in them. All of these things, in addition to consumer feedback through surveys or your own kind of circle of archetype friends, will give you information and insights, both qualitative and quantitative, that you can then leverage to institutionalize innovation within your own product and to really stand out with your own differentiation. And then a final one that you can even do if you want to get kind of really dialed is if you've got a product idea that's like close to going into manufacturing. This is just an example to show you what PickFlu looks like, but you can literally take a competitor's photo before you've even launched, maybe like the alpha in the space that you're looking at kind of going into on Amazon, and you can put that image up against what you're thinking of building in manufacturing. And just let the people speak on PickFu and get feedback literally within a couple hours on, hey, what offer presentation is enticing folks more. And you can kind of, before spending $10,000 on a manufacturing run, you can get those insights and see if you're moving in the right direction. So again, using data insights, using qualitative information and quantitative information can really help you hone in on that differentiation, especially when you focus on and speak with your customer archetype.